Alright guys, I'm going to show you a day in the life of an independent artist. Obviously, independent artist is kind of vague, but hopefully you're going to see I do multiple things. And yeah, it's truthful. As you just saw there, just getting up in the morning, gave my cat some vitamins, having my own vitamins as well. Motion graphics is the main bread and butter that makes everything work, to be honest. It's the main thing that pays the bills. So I did a half day today working with a client. And as you can see there, this is some of the motion graphics that I'm doing in After Effects. Overall, it's a half day because I've done most of the work. It was like a 1 week jobby. And it's not all glamour. I have to pop out to, top up the tissue supplies. I might not even put this in the video, but it's real life. Real life shit. Yeah, a little skit there, but as I said, it's real life stuff, so I'm back at it. So today is just about packaging the After Effects file and uploading it on Google Drive. Listen to a bit of J. Cole. Obviously, that's the hype right now. Him and Kendrick. I'm not going to say my thoughts in this video. I love this quote. Listen to this.
It's like Shakespeare said, like, all the world's a stage and we are merely actors. Like, to be or not to be. Like, that is the question, and you've just got to think, not who am I, but who am I becoming? Take a day out of your, take a day out.
Trust me. So yeah, I was just having breakfast. As the file's uploading, I'm just, catching up with texts and whatever else on socials in my little time. The file is sent to the client. This is about 12:30 now. And I'm doing a photo book, so I'm just looking through my photos. Now I'm gonna get my hair cut because I had my haircut planned for 2 o'clock. No, 2:30. That was it. Went to Afro Academy, just get a little taper fade because I got my hair done on Sunday. I went to this bookshop because hopefully I can get one of my books in there. We'll soon find out, but it wasn't open that day. But tomorrow. Oh yeah, the water was looking gorgeous. I wish I had my DSLR, but I didn't. But anyway, this is me riding home. Currently based in Brighton. Used to be based in London. And yeah, this is the beauty of Brighton. Now we're having late lunch. You saw me eating earlier. That was just a little snack. Yeah, gotta watch the flip. So I'm making tapioca with like fake chicken. That's how it should look. Mine doesn't look as good as the Photoshop picture, but hey, it's real things. And as you can see, tastes good. Demo of a new track that I'm bringing out. I'm gonna be sending this to my mix engineer later on. Shouts out to Sumji. He wanted a reference track, so that's what you heard, a little bit of flow state. Now I'm looking through the acapella, making sure the vocal's decent. I'm gonna do a photo shoot for myself actually. While my hair's still looking fresh.
If you're new, and leave this video a like if you enjoyed it, because I know this is gonna be extremely helpful to you guys.
Obviously, you need to keep it to a minimum. Professional actually do it. I'll text you or give you a call tomorrow.
Alright.
Okay?
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, Andrew.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Right guys, so I've been showing you everything I've been doing today. So working for half day on my animation stuff for the client. Then getting to the barbers just to get my hair tapered. As you can see, it's looking fresh if I haven't shown it already. You know what I mean? Actually, let me just do a little spin round. So yeah, I've been showing you all sorts. This afternoon, cracking on with my photography projects. And then, obviously I didn't show you the schedule earlier, but this evening, after dinner, I still need to cook dinner. We're like 10 o'clock right now. The reason why I have dinner so late is because my wife works basically, well, she's been doing 12-hour shifts, to be honest. Mad, but she generally works from the afternoon until the evening, so like let's say 2 till 10, because she's on the US schedule, and yeah, so that's why we have dinner late. But essentially after dinner, I'm just gonna relax for a little, And then I was gonna learn 3D tonight, basically, because I'm at a stage with animation, although I love video more, to be honest, in the sense of how I'm positioned at this moment in time. I know 3D would be an asset to the clients that I work for, and it's kind of the obvious trajectory of if you do 2D animation, then start learning Cinema 4D or Blender. I'm not sure if Blender is necessarily industry standard, but anyway, I need to learn 3D regardless. But I've just said no because as much I love After Effects, and in my spare time, I prefer to just do music production. But it's got to a point now where at the end of the day, I just need to level up. Like it's great leveling up with my passion for music, but at the end of the day, if After Effects is paying my bills, and there's some jobs that I'm not getting because I don't know basic Cinema 4D, then it's my fault really. So it's like, let me challenge myself. Like I've been doing like music production, the growth has been amazing in the last 3 months because I've just focused myself every day. I've been learning a little bit about my MPC, about my Minilog XD, my synthesizer, even playing around with the SP404, which is my initial device. And it's like, if I apply the same discipline of just day in, day out, without fail, just learning 3D, then I'm sure in about a few months, I would have excelled so much more. So I just need to apply that same discipline. But all that to say, I'm not learning 3D tonight. That's not going to be my extracurricular activity for tonight. I'm gonna do a photo shoot of my hair because it's not every day you see me with hair like this. So why not celebrate whilst I have it? You know what I mean? I've got the equipment, I've got the flashes. Like if you know about my photography, you know I love my my lights, like my color. So I'm just gonna get into it tonight, and just do a celebration of my hair being like this before it gets frizzy. And I want to maintain it obviously as long as possible, but why not? Why not while it's fresh? I might put some of the photos on stock because if anyone that knows me, well, to be honest, I don't share that a lot, but I've got like an Adobe stock account, and it's making me a few pretty pennies. So I'm gonna, I might put a few images of myself if I like them enough. But it's mainly just to celebrate, as I said, having fresh hair and make the most of it whilst it's fresh. Because as I said, this is not my everyday. I usually just have a high top with modern day kind of like bubbly style, whatever you want to call it. But just putting my sponge and just making sure it has a texture. There you go, texture style. But whilst this hair's fresh and I'm going on this new journey with my hair, I might not be the hair expert on YouTube. I'm not even claiming that fact. That's why I called up Maya from Jungle Brown. That's why I called up Karina, because they've been on the journey and they've got enough advice to give me rather than me getting lost down the rabbit hole of YouTube trying to understand how to do my hair from these thousands of people that all do it differently and all contradict each other. So it's like, I fully understand that it's going to be my own journey. And as Maya said from Jungle Brown to me earlier, the hair care journey is a bit like growing a plant. You just have to like look after it and be really attentive. So I just know that I'm gonna learn with my 4C hair what I gotta do, what I shouldn't do, through good experiences or through bad. But whilst it's great, whilst it's looking fresh, why not? So anyways, I'm gonna show a little hint of that extracurricular activity before I go to bed. I'll probably go to bed about 1, 2, and that'll be it for today. But let me crack on with dinner. I know I didn't show dinner. This is dessert. It's called a mochi. Guys, it's been a madness. Oh, look, this is not, to be honest, this is probably a typical day in the life. But usually I'm up at 2:30 a.m. doing music production. As you can see, 2:30 a.m. Like, I would say this is not a typical day, but pretty much is. But I do try and get to bed around 1, 2 max. But to be honest, I went down a rabbit hole of learning about interlocking. My hair's not interlocked, it's twists, but learning about interlocking and twist and getting recommendations from friends. Oh, my cats are outside. Getting recommendations from friends about the products I need to be using and why my hair's not like the desired way that I wanted it. And to be honest, I just went, as I said, went down a YouTube rabbit hole of trying to understand, talking to friends for a few hours, just trying to really understand the new journey that I'm going through with my hair. You know, I'm more informed now and I'm at the start of my journey, and that's why I'm doing my photo shoot. I'm doing a photo shoot because I'm like, you know, my hair's not going to be like this. It's never hardly like this, so let me just make the most of it. But you know, hopefully I don't look too tired. Lighting's gonna be, it's gonna be doing the main magic, because I'm not gonna airbrush. I don't airbrush most of my photos. Retouch, sorry. So yeah, we're just gonna crack on. I wouldn't advise this, but the time is 20 to 5. I've done my shoot. I can see I'm looking tired, but you know, I've captured the hair while it's at its form. Are the photos amazing? So I've got a couple gems in there, but you know, it's a tricky one where like it's not a normal portrait. I want to like get the hair at certain angles that would just be better if someone else was shooting it. But I think I got a couple. Yeah, this is a day in the life. Obviously, if I was working tomorrow, or working for a client tomorrow, more so, I wouldn't go to bed at 4:30. Although I've done it plenty of times before, but usually I go to bed between 1 and 2. Get up around 8:30, 9. It's not for everyone. I wouldn't advise it. It gets to the end of the week and then I just need to conk out. But yeah, I just wanted to show you a day in the life, and I'm looking forward to editing this and cutting it down and trying to make it as engaging but concise. But yeah, as you can hear in my voice, the enthusiasm is, it's time to sleep. But at least I'm gonna conk out. I'll probably get about 6-7 hours sleep max, and then yeah, back at it again. So I hope you enjoyed that day in the life. Yeah, as I said, I don't think it'll be normal to most, but the majority of what you saw in the day, you know, no 2 days are the same. As a freelancer, as someone who does music, does motion graphics, does photography, like I just switch it up, you know, and it's exciting. Like, to be honest, I love the way I manage things. You know, it's not perfect. A bit more money coming in would be great, but you know, I'm in a phase right now where I'm leveling up. That's why I'm even showing you this day in the life. Like, there's no need to a certain extent, but I feel like if I could show my younger self that was coming out of uni that had similar interests but didn't know how they're gonna navigate, or just to see people that look like them in motion graphics, let alone photography, it's like beyond Gordon Parks. It's like, it's just good to have a reference point and just to know, like, look, if he's doing it, then I can do it, and how he's like, I don't even want to say Renaissance man, but I just follow my interests. Like, I clearly have my niche of how I actually make money, which is motion graphics at this moment in time. But I feel because I've invested so many hours like this till the 4 a.m.s, that's why I can do multiple things at a decent level. But you know, the levels need to be topped. That's where my head's at right now. You know, the levels need to be topped, and it's not even that the levels need to be topped per se, it's just the way I operate. For me to make more money, I need to be operating at a different level. And that's only something that I've recently clocked onto recently. Because for me to get to, let's say, 10k a month, which, to be honest, I haven't come far off doing in the past, but for me to do it consistently, regardless of this AI chat, regardless of a lot of freelancers in the market or whatever, I need to really knuckle down on what's unique about me. And that's where I'm at right now, in all honesty. And that's why I'm doing these YouTube videos. That's why I'm trying to give more value. I'm trying to get better with my marketing, get better with how I operate, even financially, because you know, music, it was never a financial thing. Like I just love music. I'm gonna do it till the day I die anyway. But I just got to operate in a different way, and that's what to be honest, I say operate in a different way. Strategically, I was supposed to learn 3D tonight. That was actually the plan. But you know, I don't get my hair like this every day, so I was like, you know what? Let me make this a moment to celebrate my hair being like this. Let me document it, especially while it's not frizzy and you know at its form that it will be in like 6 to 8 weeks. Let me just get it while it's fresh. So I'm glad I've done this. But the 3D journey is going to be the biggest hurdle. Well, it's going to be the biggest hurdle that I've got in this moment in time. Because to a certain extent, I don't need to do it. Like I've had work. Like it's looking promising that I'm going to have work from like July to October. But still, it's like I know deep down I should have learned 3D 10 years ago. And I just didn't want to. So now I'm just in that place where I'm just like, how can I excel? And when I get that email, like, oh yeah, you know how to do After Effects, but can you do 3D? Oh, you can't do 3D, we can't put you forward from a recruiter. It's like, nah, like, let's not even have that excuse of why I haven't learned in the last 10 years. Let's treat learning 3D like me learning production for the last 3 months. Because production, you know, like music production, I've wanted that for the longest time, but I can make all the excuses under the sun. But at the end of the day, I learned music production in a way that I'm confident with now in 3 months because I was on it day in, day out since December till now. And it's like, if I apply that same discipline to 3D, even though I didn't start tonight, if I apply it from tomorrow and just really be on it every day, then I know it's just going to sink in and I know it's going to be native to me. You know, it's just about putting your mind to it. So that's the journey that I'm on, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing, you know, the dynamism of my day and just seeing the life of an independent artist, because it's sick. You know, I'm grateful that I'm in this position, but I'm also, I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to dwell in the joy too much or dwell in my position too much. I need to level up, and that's why I'm showing this video. So yeah, whatever the time is now, I've got to stop chatting. Yeah, 10 to 5. Right, cool. I am out, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. And if you want to, I don't know, if you want me to do more video about how I went about the photo shoot, hopefully I'll show you a few previews in this edit. Whatever, anything that you see that you want to know more of. I'm going to be doing, at the end of the day, I'm building my YouTube. I'm going to be doing more of these kind of videos. I've got ones that are not going to be as intense as a, you know, day in the life. I've got just like, you know, my process of how I'm making my book right now and how it's different from the way I made my book before. You know, there's a few things that I could just talk about in about 20 minutes and then that's it. But yeah, this one's going to be an interesting edit. I'm going to try and cut it down and get the juicy parts for you guys. But yeah, man, if you enjoy what you're seeing and the dedication that I'm putting in, then, you know, to subscribe. And honestly, I'm going to try and make the videos get better within my means of not taking me from plan A. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, and over and out. Good night.